Let's have a look at another example. Suppose we have to write 5278 in standard form. So how will you write? Firstly, we have to, okay, I have wrote the form. I will just put the value of A and B. Firstly, we have to write this number such that this number is either greater or equal to 1 and less than 10. Okay. So how can you make 5278 so that if you compress it, it falls between the value of 1 and 10. How can you do? Any ideas? Okay, let me tell you. You can do this by applying the decimal. Like if the value is 7286, if you apply the decimal here, now it becomes what? 728.6. If you apply the decimal here, now it becomes what? 72.86. Now its value is less than 100. Now, if you apply the decimal just after 7, it becomes 7.286. Now its value is less than 10. In the same way, if we introduce the decimal here just after 5, now it becomes 5.278 and its value is between 1 and 10. Clear? So we can write it as 5.278. Okay? So our one problem is solved. We got the value of A here. Now we need the value of B, that is exponent of 10. What will be that? In order to understand that, let's have a look. If you look at the number 5278, can you see the decimal here in this number? 5278? Obviously no, because nowhere is decimal written, but actually there is a hidden decimal. The decimal is just after 8. Okay, 5278.00 or 0.0, if you write, this is not wrong. Okay, now we made 5278 to 5.278. You see, in the beginning the decimal was after 8. Now the decimal is after 5. How many digits the decimal has traveled from after 8 to after 5? It has crossed 3 digits. How many digits it has crossed? 3 digits. So the value of exponent of 10 will be 3. So 5278 can be written as 5.278 into 10 cube. Let's get it clear. 5.278 into 10 cube. When you multiply, you get 5278 into 1000, and when you multiply 5.278 with 1000, you get 5278 again. Clear? This is very easy. Just you need to practice once or twice a board, and then you can get any numbers in standard form within seconds. Let's solve another example. Suppose the number is 7,28,65,868. Now you have to find out its standard form. So standard form means A into 10 raised to the power B, where A should be greater or equal to 1 but less than 10, and B should be any integer. Okay. So for making 7,28,65,868, between 1 to 10, where we have to introduce the decimal? Exactly, just after 7. So it will become 7.2865868. So it is what? 7.2865868 into what will be the exponent of 10? How many digits it has to cross? The decimal to come after 7. 1, 2, 3. It was here in the beginning, and now it came here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will have 10 raised to the power 7. Okay. I hope now you have understood that how to write a number in exponential and actually standard form. Let's have another look. If it is 5, 6, 8, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, how will you write it? 5.68 into 10 raised to the power 7. But actually, when there are so many zeros, then you can take these zeros out if there is no any other digit after zeros. Like if it is 5, 6, 8, 1 means all the zeros have some meaning. Okay, then in that case you have to write those zeros. If all the digits are zeros, then the numbers which have meaning, after that you can stop writing zeros. So 5 crore 68 lakhs can be simply written as 5.68 into 10 raised to the power 7. Now you have understood how to write the numbers which are greater than 1 into standard form. What about the numbers which are less than 1? Okay, like if any number is so small, like if we talk about the radius of the atom, it is what? 0.9 zeros and then 1 of order of this number. This is called what? Angstrom. Angstrom equals what? 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. We will discuss about it later. Now suppose you want to write this number in expanded form. This number is also a bit very difficult to write. So we need to find out a way to write it in standard form. So how can you write this number in expanded form? Again, since this number is smaller than 1, so rule is same. We have to write it in form a into 10 raised to the power b. A should be in this limit and b should be integers. How can you do that is that in the numbers which were used that is bigger than 1, you used to bring the decimal actually from right to left. Now in such type of numbers which are so tiny, you will shift the decimal from left to right. So this number can be written as, if you shift the decimal from here to after 1, it becomes 1.0. Okay, into. Now how many digits has it crossed to make this number 1? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so it will be 10 raised to the power 10. But there is one thing you need to keep in mind. When decimal moves right to left, then 10 gets positive powers. That is power 7, power 8, power 11. How many digits does it cross when it comes from right to left? But when the decimal goes from left to right, it will get negative powers. So this number can be written as 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 10. In the same way, 0.000728 can be written as 7.28 into 10 raised to the power, how many digits decimal has to cross? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can be written as 10 raised to the power minus 4. I hope the picture is clear now, that when decimal goes from right to left, then we write the positive powers. When decimal goes from left to right, then the 10 gets negative powers. Okay? And all we there do, we shift the decimals so that A can get the value between 1 to 10. That's all from this video. In our next video, we will solve exercise 13.3.